Oi, Mr. Red, White, and Blue. I appreciate you finally finishing that order of F-35s. Time to see what these things are capable of. No problem, buddy. You know, I say no problem, but it's actually a huge inconvenience. I'm way behind on F-35 orders, Patriot orders, HIMARS orders. God, I cannot build shit fast enough. Oh, I had forgotten that Australia is in the southern hemisphere, therefore your guys' seasons are opposite of ours. It was much cooler up in the north, but, I guess, I suppose I'll get used to being on the opposite and see what Australia has to offer, see the Sydney Opera House, and maybe get myself, put some shrimp on the Barbie, and what the fuck is that? Mate, relax. It's just a little spider. That one's not even fully grown yet. Not even fully grown? It's the size of a house cat! Yeah, no, mate. It's only a huntsman spider. Those ones can't really hurt you anyways. You need to watch out for the wandering spiders, though. Those will kill you. Can I come back? I really, really want to come back and live in a place that I don't have to fight Mother Nature for position. No, you can't go anywhere else. I have a specific deal with them. They get their version of the export. Everyone else gets their own version of the exports. We can't just trade things back and forth.
I'll go. I volunteer. Waking up every day and knowing that everything around me is trying to kill me sounds like the best thing that's ever happened.
No, you're still not authorized for export. Speaking of F-35s there, bud, when are we going to be getting some of those up here? I put in the order, over a year ago now. I'd like to get my planes. I'm working on it, but to be frank, you're kind of low priority. I love you, Canada, but you're not on the top of the list for the F-35s right now. And exactly what am I supposed to do about, taking care of myself and making sure that I'm safe there, bud? Me. I'm literally right next door. It's like you live in a shed in the back of Burt Gummer's house. Like, anytime you need any kind of military flex, just be like, hey, America, can you come up here and do this? And we show up. And don't get me wrong there, bud. I'm pretty thankful for everything you're doing for me, but my Air Force is starting to look like, Iran or something. Got flying museum pieces up here. I don't even got Super Hornets. So I kind of need some upgrades.
We all enter the boneyard eventually, guys.
Yeah, that's true for everybody except you. The buff is forever. When I discover FTL engines, you're probably getting them before any other aircraft in my arsenal.
Obviously, I was referring to everybody except for myself. And FTL engines, oh shit. I can't wait to start bombing some space Russians or galactic Muslims. I'm gonna fuck them all up.
I want to say you're wrong, but the probability of sentient beings out there, and those sentient beings somehow being religious zealots, is probably pretty high. I don't want to try and crunch the numbers right now, but yeah, we're probably going to have to show some other life form that we're made in God's image sooner or later.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds freaking awesome. It's gonna be the shit. I'm telling you, aliens show up and they start threatening people, and all of a sudden, everyone on Earth just ends up on the same team. That's a dream team right there. Just swing open the bay doors of DARPA and Skunkworks and start introducing phaser weapons faster than light travel, fucking super nukes and all sorts of shit, and then China's out there stealing alien technology, and Russia, they lie about our capabilities. Good stuff.
That actually reminds me, Buff, West Taiwan.
You need to stop calling me that. I am the Great China.
Yeah, whatever you say, Ocean's 3 billion, stop stealing shit.
Why do you act like all I do is steal? America, I design my own systems, my own equipment, and you are the one who is behind.
So you're saying that I'm just making it up, that I caught your hackers inside the unclassified systems inside the US Treasury. You got in through a third-party service that you guys had hacked into that somehow gained access to my systems. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't plug in USBs into government computers and you're not allowed to download shit on government computers. Because fucking West Taiwan.
I am still going to deny it, but are you worried that I may have some financial information about you, America?
Unfortunately for you, I am the absolute best in the world at compartmentalized information. No one knows everything about everything. Just because you have a clearance, if you don't have a need to know, you don't get to know. And besides, you only got into unclassified systems, so you got like birthday cards and fucking emails and shit. Congratulations.
You just keep beating your chest, America. You have no idea what I know. Until you start losing your precious aircraft carriers to hypersonic missiles when you push too far.
Are you threatening my boats? I would highly discourage you from touching my boats.
I am not making a threat, America, but you must understand that your aircraft carriers are not the future. They are the past and easily destroyed.
You know, you say that a lot. Your missiles, hypersonic, supersonic, fucking hydroponics, whatever the hell you want to say, can destroy my carriers, and carriers are a thing of the past, and they're a joke, and all this other stuff like that. But if I remember correctly, aren't you building as many aircraft carriers as you possibly can right now? So if they're useless, why are you trying to crank them out as fast as possible?
Mine will be better than yours in every way.
Not with a defense budget like that, you won't.
I can build everything you can, but I do it for cheaper because I do not line the pockets of the corporations. Yeah, I guess that's a byproduct of forced labor. It doesn't mean it's fucking quality, though. When are people in the world gonna realize you gotta pay to play, motherfuckers? Like, there's shit out there that costs goddamn money. Yeah, don't get me wrong. We sometimes really overpay these defense contractors, but then they're like, hey, look at this. And we're like, holy shit. What is that thing? And they're like, oh, it shoots rockets and missiles and can fly in outer space and, just does all sorts of shit. That's why you're still so goddamn far behind there, West Taiwan.
Just once, I would like for the world to chill out for a short period of time so I can figure out what the hell's going on in my own country. Speaking of, Louisiana. I heard what happened. How you holding up? I say this as respectfully as I can, Louisiana. Florida, translation. And that's how I sold meth to Bigfoot. He said people are hurt, people are killed, just more mindless violence. Yeah, I get it. There's no way to make this story funny. It's awful. It's terrible. Doesn't matter if it's a car, pressure cookers in Boston, fertilizer in Oklahoma City. People will always find ways to hurt one another. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why. So if you hear anybody trying to use this to push any kind of political agenda, rise above it and just think about the people who were hurt and killed. On the plus side, New Orleans PD turned that motherfucker into a sprinkler real damn quick. Raise hell, praise Dale. That last part was me. You know, as morbid as it might be, rounds are cheaper than a public defender and room and board and all the hospital bills he would rack up. So yeah, no, I side with that. Moving forward, Oklahoma. What is this thing about high school graduation requirements?
Oh, hell, it was blown way out of proportion. Everybody freaking out over here. It was just something the governor said, that he thought it would be a good idea for graduation requirements for high school, that all students have to either be enrolled in college, enrolled in a trade school, or have a contract signed with the U.S. military. They're calling it classroom to career, and people have lost their damn minds about it.
I mean, I don't really see that as all bad. Fun fact, those are the actual three options I was given by my father after I graduated high school. So either way, I was getting out of his damn house. So this is a little personal for me.
Well, the problem that people have with it is they think that, like, I'm forcing people to have to go to college and rack up all this student loan debt if they're, lower income people. And right now there's no law in the state of Oklahoma that is requiring this. So there's really nothing the governor can do about it, but it was a decent idea trying to give students a better leg up in life.
Yeah, that's a story I'm going to be paying very close attention to. Kid, can I ask for a favor?
Look, I'm not familiar with the rules of chess, but I'm almost positive you're cheating. You're telling me the black ones get to move twice every turn because they're faster. What?
What the hell are you and Franklin doing?
I was trying to mathematically prove that a human fart actually produces thrust, and Franklin said I was too dumb to do that, so I challenged him to a game of chess. I did not think it was chutes and ladders.
There is a lot to unpack there. Look, I don't think our viewers have time for like a 45-minute video about how human farts create thrust, so we're just going to move past it. What I need to know is, can you ask Franklin if it's going to be a trash day or a no trash day? It's like the beginning of the year. Maybe he can give us a trash year, no trash year, because like we have not been doing good for several years. Pretty much downward spiral since, we lost Harambe.
Fine. I was done playing chess anyways. Okay, Franklin. So, trash day, no trash day. Maybe you can give us a whole, overlook of the year or something? Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
Okay, come on, give me something. What did he say?
Well, he said that, the trash can's empty right now. You get to choose what to fill it with. Sometimes the trash truck is going to come and it's going to empty an already empty can, and those are going to be the rough days. But because of those days, you're going to appreciate the days when your trash can is full. So get out there and fill your can with trash. And then he quoted Terminator 2 and he said, "No fate but what we make."
Aside from the Terminator 2 quote, that's quite eloquent. You know, we make our own future. Things are good, things are bad, but oftentimes we have no one to blame but ourselves. Yes, occasionally there are outside aspects that affect us, but your ability to bounce back and move forward in life really dictate who you are as a person.
I'm telling you, for being a CIA operative, the guy's really got his stuff together, which is surprising because the government's normally screwed up. Will you stop with the Terminator 2 quotes? I don't have clothes, boots, or a motorcycle.